My name's Tyler Erickson, and I'm running for West Fargo City Commission. So I'm running for West Fargo City Commission because I don't think anybody can afford to be disengaged from the political realm these days. Just with all of the different things going on a local, state, and national level. And the second reason being that, so I'm 33 years old, and the median age within the metro area is actually 30 years old, right? 30 to 31 years old. And on a state level, the median age is 36 years old. I think I'm representative of a large group of people that historically haven't been as engaged in particularly local politics. I think it's good to have direct representation of that demographic on a local city commission. I'm a lifelong North Dakotan. I have lived in West Fargo for 3 years. Previously, I lived in Bismarck, I lived in Grand Forks, I've lived in Williston. I'm an attorney. I've worked a lot of different jobs throughout my life. And I think truly is the relationships that I've built throughout the state of North Dakota and on a local level, particularly for this position. I think that leveraging those relationships and the perspective that I've gained through those relationships make me a competitive candidate for the office. I ran for this office back in 2024, and I would have always probably had 3 issues. This time around, I really don't have 3. I think there's really only 2 main issues. Number one is once the Fargo Moorhead diversion comes online, developing northwest and southwest of the interstate, I think, is going to be very important, and particularly protecting and strategically developing the commercial corridors within these new developable areas. That's number one. Number two, as everybody who is even somewhat engaged in the political process knows, is adapting to the new economic circumstances that we have. Geopolitical events, across the world influence commodity prices, here in the state of North Dakota. And that affects everything from, the mill and overlays that we perform at a city level to, the gasoline that we put into the public works vehicles. So in addition to that, the 3% cap that we have on all the political subdivisions budgets, we just have a whole new economic environment that that we need to try to learn how to navigate anew. So I previously mentioned it, but the key for West Fargo that's unique to West Fargo more than any other place in the metro area is, of course, once the diversion comes online, the developable areas northwest and southwest of the interstate. And so in West Fargo particularly, we have a 70-30 split, 70 residential, 30% commercial. And so what that means is that the 70% of the residential homeowners are bearing the brunt, or disproportionately bearing the brunt of all of the property tax cost. So once the diversion comes online and those new areas are ready to be developed, I think we have to thoughtfully prioritize the commercial growth in those areas. That's the biggest opportunity. I think the most important takeaway for my campaign is that I think it's important, particularly in 2026, to have younger representation in government at all levels of government, but particularly in West Fargo, because we do have that median age as between 30 to 32. So just to conclude, I think it's really important that everybody gets out and votes. I think in the last primary election in 2024, I want to say it was around 20 to 30% of the eligible voters actually cast a ballot. And so I think it's very important that everybody gets out, learns a little bit about their candidate that they would like to see in local government, and go out and cast your vote. And particularly, if you're in West Fargo, cast your vote for Tyler Erickson on June 9th.